응. 가자. 포피 만나라네. 아 근데 봄바르다 필요 없을 것 같은데. 세바스찬이랑 대화도 하고 싶은데? 대화하러 가자. 세바스찬이 나에게 좋은 걸 주잖아? 응. 어둠의 마법을 알려주잖아? 와,
Lumos.
좋아. 빨리요. 루머스. 제일 많이 쓰는 마법 같긴 하다. 왜 안 자네?
You'll never believe what I've
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret,
어.
but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts.
오.
Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's
맞지?
why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
아. 뭔 소리야? 난 크로시오를 썼던 게 후회되지 않아.
It was hard to
그리고
do,
난
but
맞았어.
casting
정확하게
Crucio was
쓰지
our
않았어,
only
이놈들아.
option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely.
당연하지.
I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
말하는 거 낫지 않을까?
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
그래?
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide
딸기
what's my
맛있다.
own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
Lumos, you're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
싸우지 마. 싸우지 마. 화해할
I'm not letting
때까지
this go.
절대 안 보내줄 거야.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a
안
good
돼.
idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and
야, 이
reckless
개새끼야.
now
말
as
너무
his
심한 거
parents
아니냐?
were years ago. It's why they
패드립을.
died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened.
그렇구나.
They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose
뭔
Sebastian
소리야?
too.
뭘 잃은 거나
Please
마찬가지야.
avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
알려주긴 하는데
It would mean a lot.
알려주긴 할 건데 너무 막진 마라. 구할 수 있을 때 구해야지 임마. 늦더라도 해봐야지 임마. 아무것도 안 하면 진짜 포기한 거잖냐. 너 봤어? 갈래? 이제 나오는 거구나. 나랑 말 한마디도 안 하는데? 나한테 화났나? 포피 만나기 싫은데. 어디 있는데 포피가? 아니 어딨어 너? 와우 멀리도 있다. 왜 이렇게 멀리 있는 거야? 여기서 만나자.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
일로와. 가자. 가자. 높이 불타는 적을 고문하기? 너 이 이상 못 올라가니? 고도 좀 높여봐 임마. 일로 가야 되는데. 자 내려 이제. 잘했어.
I should dismount here.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
그래?
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
가자. 야, 뭐 하는 거더라 우리가?
Lumos!
자, 딴짓 좀 하더라. 못 들었네. 아휴. 야, 저 망토 좀. 망토가 자꾸
A
뚫어.
centaur. Tread
왜
carefully.
천천히 가? Hey man!
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
말이 많아. 지금까지 날
Please, we don't want any
무시했으면서.
trouble. We're simply passing through.
비켜!
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of
뭐래?
your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
너 비싸냐?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
가야겠다.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
간다. 쉣. 큰일 날 뻔했구나. 빨리 와 임마. 뭐해? 왜 안 써지지?
He was certainly a charmer.
Even worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
근데 켄타우로스를 밀렵하면 돈이 되나봐. 왜 돈이 되지? 이건
Third time I've seen a
양육강식이야.
behave that violently.
아싸.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more
나이스.
aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too.
저런 거 막 일일이 다 지키자고 말하지 말자고. 양육강식이니까. 자연의 섭리요. 이건 자연의 섭리요. 이것도 뭐 인간도 자연의 일부가 되지 않을까?
Odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here,
Revelio.
perhaps we can find out why.
포피야,
Lumos.
좀 와줄래?
Pelt. Poor beast. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio.
레벨리오. 이거 뭐야?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp.
고블린이 금속을 잘 건드나봐요. 잘 건든데 잘 만드나봐요.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
멀린이
I don't
얘네들한테
have a good
신인가봐.
feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher
그냥
interests align?
고대 마법 때문이지 않을까? 너한테 말 안 해줬구나.
Down there.
Definitely
잡으러 갈까?
poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us.
좀
Should
빨리
we use
와줄래?
disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach.
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
내가 컷할게. 잘 보고 배워. 이렇게 하는 거야. 자, 이제 알겠어? 내가 전에 암살자였거든.
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield?
Someone messing about?
아니, 누가 장난치겠뇨? 별거 없습니다요.
Loud as a troll you are.
시끄럽죠?
Is that? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
아, 장비실로
Merlin,
꽉
you'd
찼다.
think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself.
계속 말하고 있어. 좀 장비 좀 파괴해야겠다. 상점 좀 들려야겠네. 돈 좀 또 이거 팔아야겠네. 맨날 판다 하고 안 팔고 있었네. 깜빡했네. 돈도 안 되는 건 팔아야겠다. 또 뭐 팔지? 이 정도면 충분하겠지? 가자.
What's going on here?
가자,
Only one
가자.
way to find out. Revelio.
이게 내가 볼 때 그냥 이게 최강인데? 제일 빨라. 애들 잡는데. 맞다. 물약 너무 많구나. 내가 공장 좀 돌려갖고 물약이 가득 차긴 했어. 들어가 볼까요?
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
야.
a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every
What?
right to be disgusted with
좋지
Wizard
않아?
Kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
봐.
That's brilliant.
Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with us.
얍.
Totalis.
빅터 같은 소리가 앉아있네.
Revelio.
안돼. 근데 용으로 투기장하는 게 나빠?
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
아, 근데 내 성격 이거 아니야.
The violence is getting
그냥 다 죽여야 돼. 이게 내 성격이야. 크로쇼. 저주받은 거 썼는데 뭐라 안 하네. 저주받은 거래. 금지된 거 써도. 이거 뭐야? 야, 누가 싸우는데 양배추 던지냐? 심지어 중국산이잖아. 아, 격 떨어지네. 얘랑 친구 못 되겠다. 격 떨어지네.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
너 어떻게 가?
What's going on down there?
요! 용이다!
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
맞아, 정정당당하게 싸워야지.
Shall we?
맞지? 공평. 내 모토야. 공평하게 싸우라고.
Revelio.
용아 좀만 기다려봐.
Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't
야, 먹을
leave
거
it
많다.
here, not with the
야, 용
plans they
좀만.
likely have for it.
버티세요. 오, 나이스. 오, 사과. 개꿀맛. 사과까지? 아, 안 잊었어요. 다른 것도 하고. 사과 하나 더 먹을래.
Aloha, Mora.
됐다. 내가 가지면 되나? 나도 이제 드라곤 기사가 될 수
All
있나?
right, I have the egg.
드라곤 나이트.
Ready. The element of
가능?
surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them
뭐래? 죽어! 어? 너 죽어. 이거거든.
Revelio.
나빨리 오. 뭐야?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
나 찾았어? 나야? 죽어! 버그야. 방어막 계속 터진 것처럼 보여. 뭐야, 자동 방어막 뭔데? 개쩔어. 너무 오랜만이라. 아, 이거 팀원 에바네. 짐덩이네 저거. 일로와. 죽어. 아, 뭘 풀어. 풀어주랴? 야. 야, 뜨거웠지? 그동안?
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraint.
뭘 노리라는 거야? 이거? 뭘 노려? 잠깐, 미안, 버그 걸렸나봐.
Use Accio in the ring. We need to free her.
알았어, 아시오. 아, 빨리 말하지. 나 베어버리라는 건 줄 알았잖아.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
야, 잘 가. 맛있니? 밥이야. 야, 근데 이러면 팀 같잖아. 뭘 좋아하냐 쟤? 우리 죽을 뻔했는데. 사이코패스인가봐. 우리도 튀어야 되지 않니?
This way.
아니, 포피 쟤 사이코패스인가봐. 왜 좋아하지? 우리 죽이려고 했는데 방금? 친해지면 안 돼.
That was a Hebridean black.
그게 뭔데?
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
용해야 어떡해?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here.
밀렵꾼은 뭐
Let's get to safety. We can
공격해오면
sort this out later.
나도
You're
같이
right.
공격하지 뭐.
If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now we're
어?
it.
내 특기가 사냥감 잡는
Be
건데.
careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
전투가 내 특기인데. 그건 몰랐나 보네.
Revelio.
여기 뭐 있는데요, 상자? 일로 와봐.
Flipendo. Descendo. Depulso. Accio. Blazing.
아야. 이거 이씨. 아파서 그래? 미안해. 많이 아픈가? 좀 빨리 나와야겠는데?
Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Crucio.
크러쉬오.
Glacius. Arresto momentum.
느려져라.
Revelio.
아파서 그냥 저러고 있는 거야? 와, 당하면은 답이 없네. 냅두자. 빗자루가 제일 편해요. 변신?
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will be useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell.
변신이요?
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
변신은 필요 없는데.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio.
뭐지? 퍼즐이네. 큰일 났다. 이게 안 되네. 뻑. 여기냐?
Revelio.
얍. 하나 먹었는데? 이제 여기. 다음? 했고 여기. 뭐지? 여기. 아니야. 여기.
Revelio.
여기도 아니야?
Incendio.
어라? 여기? 어? 난 위에서 본다. 아 뭐야?
That wasn't too hard.
아 뭐야? 빗자루를 먹으면 되는 거였잖아. 마법사처럼 생각을 해야 돼 이래서. 괜히 어렵게 생각했네. 변신은 어떻게 배우나요? 지하 항구 필드 가이드 수집, 도서관에 비치된 중급 변신술 관련 쓸 필드 가이드 수집. 그리고 지도에서 어딘데? 잃어버린 아이고. 지도에 어딨어요? 아하. 요거야? 아, 여기야? 심해. 일로 가고. 나이스. 따라가면 되겠다.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
My young friend.
Darling
깜짝이야,
Charles
씨.
Dyer. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Flipendo, Confringo, Confringo.
얘를 어떻게 복수하고 싶은데?
Incendio.
안 되네. 뭐를?
Accio. Revelio.
어,
Levioso.
레비오스.
Revelio.
여기구나.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we've rescued the dragon.
너 가만히 있어. 아유, 왜 하필 1레벨인 거야? 좋은 거야, 너? 좋은 거여야만 해. 인벤토리 가서 장비를 못 보네. 판매가? 판매 120? 잠깐만, 돈이 된다고? 돈이 돼? 그럼 내가 왜 밀렵꾼이 돈이 되네? 생각보다 잘 되네. 120?
Revelio.
어? (120이요) 저런 거 한 마리당?
What are you up to now?
Incendio.
뭐지? 그냥 불 켜, 임마.
Revelio.
근데 피부스 여기도 있는 것 같은데.
Revelio.
어? 여기가 아니야? 아, 여기서 내려가야 돼? 아, 홀린 듯 여기로 와버렸네? 아,
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
잠깐만. 아, 장비 슬롯. 아, 먹지마. 좋은 거 아니야 어차피. 어디야? 띠링띠링. 아 여기야? 종거란종. 호그와트. 이제 변신술 관련만 먹으면 문제 없죠.
Revelio.
따따. 문 열어. 마법을 금지. 마법을 금지시켜 버렸구만.
Revelio.
어디지?
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
위층인가? 1층에도 있을 법한데 하나쯤은. 요거구나. 오래된 사서.
Accio.
내놔.
Revelio.
더 없나봐요 이제 먹을게.
Descendo.
마법 금지한다는데 마법 왕창 쓰고 댕겨도 되나 이렇게?
Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate
어?
Transfiguration.
어떻게 알았니?
Flipendo. Professor Weasley asked me to get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor
뭔
me by answering
개소리지?
a few questions from my
너의
quiz.
권위가 교수보다 높다면야.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my
어지럽네.
easiest questions.
그냥 책만 얻으면 해야 되는데.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid. Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this
나중에
book.
교수한테
Let us
말해야겠다.
begin. Before the invention
프랭클린?
of the golden
오케이.
snitch,
레번
which
클로?
magical creature
레번
was used
너트?
in a game of
이름이 뭐
Quidditch?
어디냐 너네 기숙사. 내가 어떻게 알아 그걸. 뭐 골든 쪽 아닐까?
The Golden Snuggery.
No, incorrect. The answer
이런
was the golden
개색.
snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
아 허리 아파.
The Pepper Up Potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
뭐 문제야? 몰라.
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Snitch.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
끝났나?
Let me know if you change your mind.
별점 1점
I put
깎였다
the
이
book back
게임.
on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Want to test your knowledge on some more
아
difficult
뭐야 나 니
questions?
말고.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your
왜 이
mind.
자리에 있어서 불편하게 만들어 사람을. NPC를 죽일 수 있었다면 넌
These
죽었을
tasks are
거야.
complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Arresto Moment Levioso.
왜 안 통해?
Repulso. Incendio. Confringo. Defindo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
왜 안 죽는 거야?
Lumos.
요 거기 아니야? 아래 아니야? 아 여기네. 너 일로 와. 가자. 자. 내놔 페이지. 가야지 이제. 순간 이동해야지. 빠바 빠바 빠빠 빠밤 빠밤 빠밤.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hey, 교수. Hey.
Glacius. Arresto Momentum Levioso. Descendo. Flipendo. Depulso.
학생 왔어.
Defindo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Lumos.
나왔는데? 잠깐 밖에 있어야 되나? 아. 오. 어?
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
글쩍. 오. 쉬운데?
Beautifully done.
배워버렸다. 아 T가 요거지. 좋아.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be.
분바르단 안
Now
배울
it
거임.
seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
다 아네. 그건 아니야, 근데.
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
넌 아직 나에게 믿음을
I
받을 수
admire your
없어.
penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you
넌 내
thoroughly.
믿음을 받을
It'll be
자격이
the
없다.
end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
오케이. 5월로 입학해야 되나? 금지된 마법.
Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
봐도 뭐라 안 하는데? 금지된 게 아닌 듯?
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine
금지되지
south
않았나?
of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
뭐지? 금지된 마법이라고 들었는데? 오버룩에서 세바스찬. 포피를 만나라. 나 근데 세바스찬 만나러 가고 싶은걸? 아, 여기야? 좀 먼데? 많이 먼데?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
슝. 여기구나.
Revelio.
가고 싶은 데는 없네요. 근데 멀린 맞네. 상인 없나 이 근처에?
Not sure how I'd fare. Revelio.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention
아니,
Ranrock's
상인 없니?
loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
나
Nice to meet you.
아이템 좀 팔고
Ranrock and
싶은데.
his followers have set up camp here.
아,
No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious.
나만 믿어.
We should
근데
not have to live
상점
in
좀.
fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting
상인이
worse.
없냐?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic.
Revelio.
I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his
상점
disappearance.
없어. 아이템 좀 팔고 갑시다. 뭐
Hogsmeade, here I come.
내가 다치지 않는 게 더 소중하다고 했으니까 더 중요하다고 했으니까 말대로 안 다치겠습니다. 쟤네 말한데 안 싸우러 가야겠다.
Well, hello there. Come in,
자,
look
한 잔.
around. And if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. Plenty for your perusal today.
판매 좀 할 게
Take your
있어서.
time.
너 뭐 좋은 걸 안 파냐 너네? 이렇게 다 구데기만 파는 거야? 감정도 해야 되네 심지어. 다음에 올 때 전설급으로 꽉꽉 채워놔. 알겠어?
Be sure to stop by whenever you're
아,
about.
뭘 가진 게 없어. 뭐지? 마법 동물? 끌리는데?
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncarved fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derrickles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose. The cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken.
말 좀
Used to carry
그만하고
beasts themselves.
좀
Good business it was,
팔지?
but add it up to here with
언제
parents
팔아?
grumbling.
물건? 장사할
Not
마음
my
있어?
fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel.
장사할 마음 없나?
You should have heard them. No. Best with
장사하기 싫은가 봐요.
byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee
왜
that
물건을 안
with some of these
팔아주지?
prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
무슨 소리
Thank
왜
you,
저래?
I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by.
무슨 소리?
A treat to have you
이상해.
here.
What do
물건이나
you have for
내놔.
sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to
아, 다
acquire?
파네. 야씨.
You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say.
다 내놔. 야, 이걸
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
잠깐만. 되나? 구조가 안 되네.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
구조가 안 되네요. 근데 내가 동물을 만약에 구조를 하고 저기에 팔아버리면은 내가 밀렵꾼이랑 다를 게 뭐야?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now.
막 얘네는 더러운 밀렵꾼 이랬는데 내가 그걸 구조하고 다시 쟤네한테 팔아버리면 똑같은 거 아니야? 나나 쟤. 다를 게 뭐라? 나도 밀렵꾼인데 그러면? 얘는 구조 못해? 양고기는 맛있는데? 여기 뭔가 구조하고 싶은 것들이 있지 않을까? 없네.
Anna's getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help
왔어
her,
그래서.
I must find it.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
가자.
After you.
오케이. 내가 앞장서지. 나만 믿어 친구.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
We're no one.
Revelio.
Kill anyone who tries.
친구 어떻게 애들을 잡는지 잘 봐봐.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
이게 짱이야.
Who's there? Why is a grapple?
뭐야 친구? 누구보다 빠르게 하는 거야 이거? 이렇게 쉽지? 응? 커스터마이징? 아니 딱히 한 거 없는데? 변신! 왜 안 죽지? 저주 마법이다 임마. 왜 안 죽지? 얘 저주 언제 끝날까요? 끝났어? 다시! 하지마 공격하지마. 저주로 죽게 냅둬. 고통받아라 영원히.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate.
잘했어?
Nice work.
오케이. 잘했대요. 칭찬받았어 친구한테. 이거 아이템 아니야? 오케이 다 털었음.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
야 너 이번에 다시 가자.
Revelio.
Dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans. Someone's here.
아 걸렸네.
You're no I'm too soft.
아 맞아라 그냥. 안 죽는데? 이리 와. 일단에 마법하고 오 노노 들어와.
And the fun is over.
Rebellion. Fun is a relative term.
이게 마법사죠?
It is. And that was relatively fun.
마법사의 싸움이죠 이게?
Rebellion.
어? 먹을 거? 챙길 게 많이 없네. 뭐 있는 게 없네. 어? 이거는
Incendio.
불 안 타네.
Rebellion.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago
거미
due to an
때문에
infestation of
폐광산.
spiders.
거미는
How
불에
nice.
약하죠?
Nothing I haven't seen before.
근데 모든 동물이
That's
불에
the
약하지 않나?
spirit. Quick progress.
일로 가야 되네 다시. 야, 근데 불이 2개밖에 없는데 나. 불마법이
Incendio.
이거랑
Confringo.
이거밖에 없긴 한데 뭐 어떻게 되겠죠 뭐. 가봅시다. 배틀 메이지 전투법사.
Lumos. For better or for worse, we're in.
You ought to cut back on pudding.
네, 제일 솔직히 여기서 제일 편한 건 방금처럼 싸우는 게 아니라 이걸로 끝내는 거긴 함. 이게 제일 편해요. 무조건 한 방이라서.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
어떻게 가지? 으치. 아,
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
거미도 안 먹는 고블린이야?
Rebellion.
아,
How nice.
아, 마법 쓰잖아.
I won't rest.
왜 안 죽지? 일로 와.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
대표적인 마법
Wingardium Leviosa.
윙가디움 레비오사. 그치.
Lumos.
Lumos.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
이거 뭐야?
Could be the hairy legs,
Ah.
or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fang, or any number.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure.
존나 화려하게 나오네.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
어, 이거 그거다.
Reparo.
옙. 야, 솔직히 얘 학생 아니야.
Lumos.
야, 무슨 학생이 이런 마법을 써. 이거 학생 아님. 말이 안 됨. 오.
Lumos.
Incendio.
몰라, 약점이건 뭐건 이게 다 약점이야 얘네들.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
어디 갔어? 좀 끌고 와라.
Depulso. Descender. Flipendo. Accio.
와, 이게 학생? 진짜
We're making quick
약간
work
진짜
of them.
오러 같은 데에서
Professor Hackett will
보내온
be
잔입
proud.
수사 시키는 애들 아니야 이거?
Lumos. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Revelio.
아야.
Lumos.
열어. 아싸. 오. 여기도 뭐 있을 것 같죠? 역시 그림. 다 비켜. 오케이. 다음에 있죠? 딴 길로 새는 걸 최대한 자제해 보았어.
Confringo. Defender. Lumos. Lumos.
엔딩을 빠르게
We've
봐야겠어.
still not seen a single rune
해리포터는
symbol.
솔직히
I
볼드모트
think we're going to be a
빨이었다니까.
bit distracted from
상처로
runes for a moment.
좀 약간 재능 기부
An unwelcome
받았잖아.
distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
볼드모트 상처로 약간 재능 기부 받아갖고 그렇게 된 거 아니여. 솔직히 그거 아니었으면 아무것도 아니었어. 너무 많은데? 저 위에서 가만히 있는 애 짜증나네. 죽어라. 이게 마법입니다. 마법 안 통? 얘 변신 마법 왜 안 통하지? 조준이 잘못됐나? 아 잠깐, 나 스킬 썼잖아. 됐다.
We've certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery.
그니까 그리핀도르가 왜 용기야? 개뿔 용기는 무슨? 용기는 우리 아님? 왜 그리핀도르가 용기지? 어이가 없네. 무슨 용기 걔네들이? 가진 거 쥐뿔도 없는 애들이?
We can have a look around in peace.
Revelio.
어? 이거 하나밖에 없나? 아.
Confringo. Confringo.
오.
Wasn't expecting that.
여기야. 오.
Revelio.
오. 뭐야 이거? 이사도라. 세상이 마치 뿌연 연무 속에 있는 것처럼 내게 떠올랐다. 난 얼마나 의식을 잃고 있었던 걸까. 날라샬라샬라샬라. 고통, 희열감, 추락, 통증. 오케이.
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
둘이 싸우는 뭐 더 강한 애가 이기겠죠?
Still, something about this.
여기로 가야 될 것 같은데 여기가 느낌 있지 않니? 세바스찬 왜 그래? 세바스찬 왜 그래?
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, Why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by
약간
it.
비밀기지로 두면 나쁘진 않아
For the
보이는데
trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
요거
Unless
궁금하거든?
we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
가자. 이미 찾아버렸죠? 마법의 문.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
앞구르기.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
왜?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
어? 나 진정해.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
말이 점점 심하네. 와씨 안 통해. 에이씨. 나보고 멍청하다고? 아밋? 잠깐만. 카타콤. 임페리오 배운다. 포피. 잠깐만. 일단 화난 거라도 임페리오. 카타콤. 일단 마법은 배워야 돼. 임페리오 배워야 됨. 나만의 어둠의 마법.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
여기도 상인이. 장비를 확인을 합시다. 더 좋은 거는 딱히 없나 보네. 아직 안 팔아도 될 듯? 너 뭐 파니?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I am Bernard Indiaye, and this is my
버나드
shop. Is
은디아에고.
there anything I can help you with?
물건 좀.
What do you have for sale?
뭐
What
파니?
are we in the market for today?
싸게 파는데? 다 내놔.
Now, if you like what you bought, be sure to come in and see me again.
개꿀.
A pleasure doing business with you.
아싸.
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by?
그러면 마법사 같은 빗자루 타고 가야지. 빗자루 타면 그래도 좀 빠르거든요. 잠시만 이것 좀 터트리고 감.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Crackcroft.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
You're here. Good.
가자.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend.
I
haven't. But I needed to tell you what
겁내
I've
쪼잔한
learned.
놈.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb,
그거
I
지금 한
have to find
열
it.
몇 시간 했을 거예요. 16?
Anne.
17?
I need to see her.
이제 한 10시간 정도만 더 하면 엔딩일 거예요.
I'm
아마도.
ready to explore the catacomb.
보통 다른 사람들
Perhaps we can visit
시간
Anne when we
보니까
finished.
20에서
Perfect.
30이면 엔딩 본다고 써
By the
있더라고.
way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't.
말 안 했어.
I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
근데 말할 거야. 너가 나한테 멍청한 놈이라고 했으니까.
I'll be interested to compare what lies
가자.
inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
나보고 감히 멍청하다고 말해? 복수할 거야.
Lumos. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to
Revelio.
lose nerve just yet.
Lumos.
얘들아 일로 와봐.
Incendio.
Sure.
Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
뭐야?
Revelio. Accio.
그건
We're
완전
here for a
초창기인데?
reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
저거 왜 안 죽어?
Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa.
이걸로 올라가지나? 되네요. 다행이다.
Revelio.
In an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
오야.
Confringo.
죽어.
Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Flipendo. Accio. Compulso.
죽어.
Descendo.
약간 기본 슬리데린 복장으로 바꾸긴 했어요.
Accio. Revelio.
뭐지? 아직 학생의 신분을 벗어나지 않은 힘을 가진 것 같아서.
Accio.
근데 이 정도면 뭐
Revelio.
이제 학생 아니지 않나?
Depulso. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
조심해 조심해. 여기서
Confringo. Defendo.
아니 너무 눈에 띄더라고. 난 아직 학생인데.
We've read the world. All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about
거미줄이
catacombs
엄청
and
해놨네.
expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often
뭐지, 이거?
cave-ins.
And then
상자구나.
we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
졸업하고 나서 양껏 입어야지. 근데 유물이 어디 있는겨? 아래로 가야 되나? 여기구나.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus.
이거 열어줘야
Seems
나오겠죠?
odd. Descendo. Flipendo.
컵 해주고.
Revelio. Accio.
뭐지?
Reparo.
안돼 잠깐만. 얘는 밀고
Revelio.
아시오.
There's something here by the altar. Revelio. Accio.
해골이 더 있지 않았나요? 아 보고서의 유물 이야기를 꺼내는 바에 원래의 위치로 돌려놓으라고 말을 듣고 말았다. 이 유물에서 뭔가 비범함이 느껴진다. 유럽 갈참나무 지팡이에 선택받은 자들은 직감력이 탁월하다고 한다. 난 그 말을 믿는다. 유물을 숨겨놓기 위해 2개의 바리게이트를 만들어 놓았다. 선조분들께 죄송하지만 이분들의 뼈를 열쇠로 사용했다. 유물들을 다시 가져다 놓을 생각이지만 그 전에 다음 과제인 임페리우스 저주부터 공부할 준비를 해야 한다. 아, 임페리우스.
What did you find?
Wingardium Leviosa.
That's a lot of bone rattle.
어디다 써야 될까? 이 뼈 여기다 맞추면 되나? 아닌가?
Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
어디야?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
뭐야? 가자. 해골들아. 여긴가? 아, 세바스찬이랑 대화해야 되는구나. 일단 뼈 다 가져왔어, 세바스찬.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
그래?
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio.
Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned.
이쪽 아니?
Or in this case, no bone.
샤라락. 슉. 어딨어? 슉. 아직 학생이니까 그런 거 쓸 짬이 아닙니다. 샤라락. 다시.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
여기에 뭐 맞추는 거 같은데. 그쵸?
If this archway's been barricaded, we'll find a way through.
됐다.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso.
이러면 문이
You've
열리나?
done it. I knew we'd get through.
오케이.
I felt it in my bones.
우리? 우리 같은 소리하고 앉아있는 나잖아 임마.
Lumos.
나지 우리가 아니라.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to
나
learn
배울 거야.
Imperial, I
배울
can
거야.
teach
배울
you.
거야. 배울 거야. 배울 거야.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
내놔.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
쉬운데? 뭐야 쉽잖아. 4를 그리면 되네요.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead.
기다려봐. 기다려봐 친구. 나 임페리오 좀 마스터하고 올게. 오. 느린 저주는 필요 없고. 아 아바타 카다브라 이거 캐다브라 배워야 되는데. 이것도 찍어야 되는데. 늦었어요 이미. 아 이거 2개도 배워야 되는데. 그러니까
Revelio.
한번 써볼까? 요? 쟤 때려봐. 쟤 좀 때려봐. 아무것도 못해? 불타 부렸어?
Revelio.
불타버렸어. 저 강합니다.
Another barricade.
Revelio.
Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you. Accio.
어? 뭐지? 어?
That worked. Keep going.
아.
Wingardium Leviosa.
아하. 야. 다음.
Revelio.
나 이제 하는 법 알았어 이거.
Accio.
나이스.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
어.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
됐다.
Revelio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Accio.
아니야? 아 이거구나.
Descendo. Rependo. Capulso. Accio.
난 모든 마법을 배울 거예요.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Imperial. Crucio. Incendio.
변신 마법 안 통해. 아야.
Flipendo. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Flipendo. Depulso. Accio. Crucio.
죽어 제발.
Imperial. Descendo. Depulso. Accio. Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. For a moment, I thought that'd never end.
아니 뭐야 저 거미들. 그거 썼는데 별 의미 없는데?
Lovely. All that for nothing.
Revelio. Hold on. Don't give up yet.
별로 안 좋던데? 유물에 엄청난 잠재력이 있다. 그 힘으로 모든 마법사는 물론 이 세상의 혜택을 누릴 수 있다. 하지만 그 진가를 깨닫기 위해 들어야 하는 어둠의 희생이 너무 클지도 모른다. 좀 더 알아내기 전까지 이 유물은 움직여선 안 된다. 오.
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be?
이거야. 가져가.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
가져가.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
어서 놓고 가자고 해도 안 놓을 거잖아.
Especially from my uncle.
Revelio. Lumos.
Is that ominous?
아 젠장 놓고 가자고 할 걸. 아 놔.
Revelio.
놓고 가자고 할 걸. 아 코스프레 좀 할 걸. 착한 척. 아 실수했네. 바로 오미닉스로 대기 까고 있었네. 안녕.
The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Lumos.
오미닉스 설득해야 돼? 난 근데 안 가져가는 것도 좋다고 생각하긴 해.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to
내가
take
꼬득인 걸로 보이는구나.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
아 그래.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
어둠의 희생이
We're
좀
agreed. We
찝찝하긴 해.
don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this,
같이 있을
no
때
more.
유물에 손대면
I feel
되잖아.
that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
오해하지 마. 가자. 야 너도 따라와.
We're ready.
루머스 키고 따라와 임마.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way.
Lumos.
Come on.
가자. 어디가 나가는 길이야?
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
똑똑이는 알 필요 없어. 길이 이쪽이 맞나?
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
나간다. 할 말 없지 더? 필드 가이드 챌린지.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up.
Lumos.
All of this is too important. For Anne.
혹시 너랑 끝까지 뛰어가야 되니? 에반데. 빗자루 타면 안 되니? 친구야?
When we get to Fel,
음.
rather Anne not know what needs to be done to get this ready. She thinks I got this. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hammer. Velcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
왜 뭔 일이람? 아야. 약한데? 마법 어둠의 마법 쓰면 안 되겠지? 나가. 아에라 모르겠다. 어두워 그냥 써버리지 뭐. 헤이. 톡 고대 마법도 써버리지 뭐. 들어와. 약하고. 빛은 없던데? 빛 마법 로모스? 어?
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her.
와, 삼촌이 쓰레기네.
From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
맞지? 넌 옳은 선택했어.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease
나도
the
쓰긴
tension a
했는데
bit.
옆에서.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away
세네
from here for
마법이
a
있나
while.
우리?
I'll head back to Hogwarts.
영생을 준다고 설득시키면 설득 들으려나? 짠 빛의 마법. 이거밖에 없는데 빛의 마법. 임페리오 써보자고. 안 나가.
Levioso, Reparo, Confringo, Expelliarmus, Defendo, Incendio, Rependo, Descendo, Depulso, Accio.
안 나가.
What was he thinking?
근데 나 빛의 마법 이거밖에 못 쓰는데.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
아?
Why, Sebastian?
뭐가?
Lumos.
딸기 먹고 있었는데? 여기서 뭐 챙겨갈 거 없나?
Revelio. Lumos.
야, 사과 좀 먹는다. 마지막이니까.
Revelio.
아, 여기 손님 와도 밥을 안 주냐? 손님 대접 별로네 여기. 에,
Lumos.
어디로 가야 돼? 스페인식이야? 밥을 줘야지 밥을. 아바다 케다브라 언제 배우지 그럼?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
즉사기 배우고 싶은데. 홀러 뭐야? 뭐가 저기 승리 났어? 에이.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had
나도
no
내가
right to
봤을 때
banish me from
세바찬이
my own
잘못한 건
twin.
없는데.
If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions. A box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
그래. 야, 오미닉스.
I'll send you an hour when I have news.
어? 오미닉스 없니? 모두 고블린이야. 호원. 잠깐만, 나 이제 설마 이제 분바르다랑 임페리오 아바다 케다브란만 배우면 모든 마법을 다 배웠네요. 이 학교에서 배울 건. 그리핀도르 자식들. 근데 다리코올이랑 거대 보라색 두꺼비 포획기 좀 귀찮은디? 하기가 싫단 말이지. 안 해야지. 용에 대한 보고 하기가 싫군. 모두 고블린이야. 아밋. 아밋에 대해서 만나러 갑시다. 이제 메인을 하러 갑시다. 분바르다는 필요 없어요. 딱히 배우고 싶진 않아. 근데 내 생각엔
Lumos.
Everyone knows you can't conjure food.
그 금지된 마법이 왜 금지됐는지 모르겠어. 정확하게 알려주지도 않고 이건 나쁘니까 쓰지 마 하면 어떻게 알아?
Hello there.
위험이나 그런 걸
Hello,
부작용을 널리 퍼뜨려야
Do I recall
되는데
you saying that you
그냥
speak gobbledygook?
넌 나쁘니까
I mean,
이건
I do.
나쁜 거야 하지 마
Speak it?
이러니까 애들이 해보지
Is this to do
무조건.
with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is.
뭐
His name is
만약에
Lodgok.
이거를
We could use
쓰면은
your help
너의
with
생명이
something.
줄어 막 이런
He's
식으로
waiting for me near a
말하든가.
goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well,
위험하지 임마.
might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
가자.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
거기서 만나. 자, 세계 지도로 가고요. 저주받은 걸로 목숨을 뺏는다. 뭐 그렇겠죠? 아무래도 그게 제일 편해서 그런 거 아니야? 간편해서. 근데 목숨 뺏는 마법은 많잖아.
Not sure how I'd fare
아니,
in a
그게
little
목숨
place like
뺏는
this.
마법의 기준을 모르겠어. 나도 이거 해리포터가 좀 약간 설정이 좀 그지 같은 게 이거는 목숨 안 빼서 이것도 사람 목 잘라. 이거는 사람을 불태워.
Expelliarmus.
이거는 무장해제야.
Incendio.
이거는 불타. 이것도 제일 고통스러운 게 불타 죽는 거잖아. 이거야 이게. 또 이거는 타박상이야. 공중에 뛰어, 당겨, 밀어, 돌려, 또 땅에 내려 꽂아, 변신시켜, 통으로. 이 어둠의 마법이랑 뭔 차이지? 내가 해리포터를 안 봐서 영화로 1, 2편만 봐서 그런가? 잘 모르겠네.
Who lived here, I wonder?
아, 목숨을 뺏는 거는 모든 마법이 다 그렇기는 하는데 유독 금지된 마법이 있는 이유가 뭘까? 소다.
Revelio.
여긴 뭐람? 여기 있다. 그러니까
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why
푸는
we're
방법이
here?
없어서.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder,
일단 걸리면
he presumed
무조건
I'd had help from a
건
witch
사람
or
말고 못
wizard in
풀어서
retrieving it.
금지된 거라고?
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and
그
Rookwood.
저장소 우리 건데?
Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not
언어
the
같다고 못
issue.
느꼈대.
I barely recognize that as
고블린어를 말하기보다 읽기를 더
I
잘한다고
trust you
믿어도
can
될까?
read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Okay.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
원래 마법사는 썰풀이에요. 유능하면 혼자서 해야지. 알아서. 근데 난 금지대 마법 배울 거야. 네. 가자 친구.
The door is looking at us.
안 열려 이거? 어떻게 염? 야 이거 배웠지 너 쓸 수 있지? 얍.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
오케이 들어와. 저것도 못 쓰면 버리고 갈 뻔했잖아.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mind. It's even grander than I had expected.
자 가보자.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
뭐지 이거?
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this thing. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
일단 퍼즐링. 나 혼자인데? 뭐야 언제 왔어 너? 순간이동 쓸 수 있나?
Revelio.
Still can't believe we're inside a room.
아시오.
Revelio.
일로?
I've read about minds like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
왜 안 오지 저거? 와야 되는데?
Revelio.
아시오로 와야 되는데 이거? 아 이제 온다. 으쌰.
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok. To say the
여기선
least.
너도 죽을 수 있어. 조심해. 그러니까 내가 싸우는 법을 알려줄 거야. 얍. 얍. 아야. 임페리오. 죽여. 깜짝이야. 적인 줄.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
팀 아닌 줄 알았어 방금.
We're being watched by a door.
이거 다 고블린이 만든 거구나.
Revelio.
딱 일단 걸리지만 않으면 마법 무제한으로 쓸 수
I feel
있네요.
like a
숨은
character from one
상태에서.
of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
넌 참 긍정적이다, 야. 라벨리오.
Let's take a look around our meet. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
약간 어쌔신 크리드 느낌 좀 나긴 해. 이게 좀 편해요. 이렇게 잡는 게 제일 편해요. 왜냐면 한 방이거든요. 어떻게 한 방이냐면 슉 슉 컷
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
별거 없구만. 야, 얘 돈 많이 모아놨다. 너네 다 가져간다. 대충 풀고 어디로 가야 돼 이제? 이쪽인가?
If I'm trying to correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
아, 걸렸네. 암살자 내 편. 죽어. 죽어.
Oh, this really is too much.
Revelio. Stay close.
죽은 거야, 산
Handle
거야
what
이건.
was.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Incendio.
Yep.
Accio. Revelio.
또 내가 해줘야 될 거 있나? 없죠 이제 여기서. 오케이, 올라가자. 이건 어떡하지? 아, 부셔지네요.
Revelio.
여기 뭔가 있나 보다. 쟤 어떻게 쩔러 갔지? 여기 못 여나? 아! 에반데 여기 다시 들어가는 거? 깜짝이야. 갑시다. 아, 잠깐 이거 포기 못해 이건.
Devil snare. This is stuff we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
이거 닿으면 데미지 입는 건데 이렇게 넘어가면 되죠?
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards and
이렇게 많아. 아니 왜 이렇게 많아? 위에 놈부터 처리해야겠다.
your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I?
으이치. 잘 보셈. 슉. 컷. 넌 내 편. 넌 기절. 넌 변신. 뭐야? 뭔 일이야?
Get away with that.
죽어 임마.
That should be the last of them, Mommy.
몇 명이나 있는 걸까? 어? 어? 잠깐만. 왜 불에 안 붙지? 아, 저기서 불 붙여야 되나? 아닌데? 아이아이. 아무것도 아닌가봐요 여기. 열고. 아, 여기에 불 붙이라고? 이거 뭐 열어주나? 진짜네.
Revelio.
아, 이걸 안 가고 갈 뻔했네.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Woodcock what we found.
그냥 커다란 드릴을 만들어서 그걸로 구멍을 뚫은 다음에 고대 마법을 숨겨놓은 저장고를 얻겠다는 거거든. 얘네들이 아마도. 삘이 그건데?
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
Welcome sight indeed.
빨리 와. 이렇게 느려서야 넌 내 친구가 될 수 없다. 빠르네. 나보다 앞에 있잖아.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was.
어?
I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for
이거
one day.
가지고 꼴랑?
For a lifetime, perhaps.
뭐 한 것도
Thank you,
없으면서.
Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind,
그냥 고블린
I'd
몇
like
마리
to have a
잡은 게
word with
끝인데.
Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
가자마자 써 책으로.
Without further ado, adieu.
그게 어디
What are
있어요?
you up to now?
로드곡. 나도 순간이동 배우고 싶다.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then
그러게
why are you
란록의
helping
의견 동안
me?
왜 날 돕냐?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost
마녀?
didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. without a moment's hesitation. She smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes.
맞네.
How did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of
내가
the
그
container.
보관함 열었어.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways,
눈
with her
쌓이는 것 봐.
promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
란록 이길 수 있을까? 아바다 케다브라만 배우면 이길 수 있지 않을까? 나 꼈어. 됐다. 풀렸다. 슉.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
근데 슬슬 마지막 그걸 교장 선생님 이야기? 뭐라? 아 맞다 걔구나. 걔도 교장이지? 깜빡했네. 자 호그와트로 가시고 여기서 지도 내실 호그와트 몇 대 교장이지? 그걸 안 알려줬네? 생각해보니까 알려줬었나? 피그 교수 어디 갔어?
Welcome back.
나왔어.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
다행이네.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself.
아,
You'll
어지럽네.
need to access the office while he's away.
교장이 도움이
I
안 되네.
understand. Very well.
덤블도어였으면
I'll find
도와줬을
some way to get
텐데.
in.
아쉽네.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
덤블도어는 이런 거로 째째하게 하지마라고 하진 않잖아. 아,
How will I
아쉽네.
gain access to the headmaster's office?
하나 더 배울 수 있다고? 아 근데 요거 아낄게요. 재능 포인트.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Handy resource indeed.
빠빠빠빠빠빠빠빠.
Incendio.
오케이, 불 피우기. 좋아요. 연구실, 피그, 대화. 오케이. 고. 왜 하필 교수 이름이 피그일까? 해외에서 만든 게임이잖아? 근데 왜 하필 교수 이름을 돼지로 지었지? 그러니까 왜 돼지?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
어이 돼지 선생 나와시오. 아이고 아이고 아이고. 맞다 맞다. 돼지 선생 왔다.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle, and I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
뭐 넣었어 이거? 노맛. Whoa. Not bad.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees
쌍둥이 척할까?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the
가볼까?
headmaster's house elf.
교장이 뛰어도 되나? 이상하게 안 보나? 마법은 못 쓰네.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
비켜.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only
비켜.
you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
내가
I assure
결정해.
you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Simply
bored. Headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now.
한량처럼 돌아다니고
Do
있었어요.
you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him
연회자?
heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I hear you're getting quite good at those concoctions you brew. I say, why don't you bring a sample of your next batch to my office? I'd like to give it a try. What?
Yes, sir. I will. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
On your way, Mr. Weasley.
진짜 똥이랑 똥은 다 뿌리고 댕기네 이거.
Well, there's one for my diary.
일로 와. 가야지 이제. 가자. 오, 눈 내린다. 비켜 위즐리.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
그냥 가는.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuba pus makes a fine
수염 paste.
Mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
얘 좀
I
예리한데?
assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
갈게 곤트.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor, a word?
찾았다.
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
퀴디치.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
어리석은
I should
일이다.
think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
연회장 가야지.
him as a head?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
미래는 너희들의 것이다. 순수 혈통들이여.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
넌 가만히 있어. 너한테까지 대화할 시간 없어.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
뭐야?
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting
뭐야,
Ranrock's
저
loyalists
갑옷 뭐야?
and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
뭐야?
A
부셔버렸네.
wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that.
얘들아, 다
That
비켜.
ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
알겠어? 이제 슬리데린의 세상이야. 어?
Scrope!
Greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
블랙감은 뭐야? 피?
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
아싸,
The
이제
polyjuice
슬리데린의
potion's wearing
날이야.
off. I best get out of sight.
예흐.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
아싸.
Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
슬리데린의 날이 되어버렸습니다요.
Reparo. Reparo. Revelio.
이거 내가 수리 못 해주는데?
Reparo.
됐다? 교장실 가자.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
르모스. 어? 왜 안 먹은 걸로 되지 저게?
Revelio.
뭐야? 일단 이거부터.
Levioso. Revelio.
저기 위에 뭐 있는 거 같거든요? 이거 그 비밀의 방 갈 때 쓰는 계단 아님? 빠빠 빠빠 빠빠. 이거 실화야? 풀어보. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 12 그럼 7 7 7 1 7 7 7 7 15 1, 2, 3, 4 15, 4 7 15 4 5 4 4 4 4 그러면 일, 이, 삼, 사, 오, 육, 칠, 팔, 구 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1, 2, 3, 4 이건가? 이거는 4개짜리 아닌가? 이거 같은데? 뭐지? 얘는 아니지 않아? 얘구나.
Revelio.
어디 있는 거야?
Confringo.
내려와.
Lumos. Revelio.
여기도 여기도 아니라고? 호.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
그냥 가자. 다 못 찾아도 되지 뭐. 찾았다.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Revelio.
이 근처다. 짐요정 갑옷. 여기는 뭐야 그럼?
Revelio.
박물관인가봐. 야 여기 노다지다잉. 이게 뭐지? 약초상.
Revelio. Accio.
Well, it's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
됐다?
I was playing gobstones on the picture.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
야 좋다잉 교장실.
Lumos.
근데 왜 일부러 길을 이렇게 꼬불꼬불하게 만들어 놨을까요? 불편하게.
Revelio.
아씨 올라가기 힘들겠다. 덤블도어 맨날 이런 데 들어간 거야? 걸어서 그 나이에? 야씨.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
말이 되나?
Toujours pure.
Toujours pure. 와우. 또 계단이야. 계단 다음에 또 계단이야. 미쳐버리겠네. 마법사들은 체력이 참.
Families have a motto.
Revelio.
체력이 넘칠 것 같다. 낮잠을 더 선호한다. 기숙사 배정 모자.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's
이게 다
nose all
역대급
this time?
도장들이래. 다 자고 있네. 왜 자고 있지 다? 야 교장 많은 것 봐. 그 와중에 제일 크네요. 영수증.
Revelio.
That must be the pedestal.
이게 뭐야? 오. 와우.
Where am I?
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you
Diam.
may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
아 오케이.
The
지팡이만.
first you will need is a cloak.
망토요? 말거수다.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
오. 오. 마법 쓸 수 있네? 그냥 가면 되는 거 아니에요?
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
그러니까 빨리.
I need to time this just right.
지금. 아, 에이. 난 마법사인데 왜 암살자처럼 해야 하지?
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right.
지금이다.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
저놈이 문제인데 빠르게 슉슉슉슉슉 좋아요. 호호.
How could this happen?
망토 내놔.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
망토. 자. 나 망토.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
놈들이 가긴
Too
무슨?
many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
시간이 없다고 했어. 그러니 이렇게 가야겠지?
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
지팡이만 쓸 수 있었어도 죽음을 다 죽였을 텐데.
I best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
내가 죽음을 먹는 자가 될 수 있는데.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
여기가 문제인데.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
뒤돌아 엄마. 얌마 뒤돌아. 옳지. 다음 네가 뒤돌아 엄마. 됐다. 이제 앞으로 갈까요? 들키지 않고 맞아? 들키고 아니야?
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
깜짝이야.
That doorway looked closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Revelio.
레벨리오는 쓸 수 있는데? 레벨리오. 오지마.
Now's my chance.
알아. 내 찬스는 내가 알아서 찾아 임마. 쇽. 저기.
That's the way forward.
망토다. 내놔. 뭐야 근데 이거?
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
개꿀 투명 망토 득템. 해리포터는 금수저라서 그냥 선물로 받았지만 저는 제 힘으로 찾았죠? 이게 더 값집니다. 투명 망토 득템. 오케이. 일로 가야 되나봐. 망토는 아예 안 보이는 거 아니야?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
역시 투명 망토. 성능이 좋아.
This is the way forward. Finally free.
나이스.
Where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
왜 못 숨어?
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
신비한 지팡이.
I've never felt such power.
다 죽었다.
Depulsor. Depulsor.
왜 안 되지? 디펄소가 안 돼요.
Defender. Bombarder.
문바. 뭐야?
Descender. Depulsor. Bombarder.
bombarda.
Defender.
약하고. 아이 잠깐만. 마법 못 바꾸네. 까비.
Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarder.
bombarda 좀 멋있는데? 아닌가?
Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor.
내 착각인가?
Descender. Defender. Protego. Stupid. Bombarder.
아 저거 안 해도 돼요? 하면 좋은 거고 안 해도 상관없는 거예요. 굳이 할 필요 없는? 자, 우리 저런 거 하려다가 죽어요. 얘는 좀 힘들지도? 얘를 죽여야 하나? 어쩔 수 없구만. 뭐야 튀네? 왜 안 죽지? 트롤?
Defender. Bombard. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender.
더 강한 애를 내놔라. 너가 직접 오던지.
Bombarder. Defender. Stupid one. Descender. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarder. Defender.
디펜더.
Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder.
오케이, 잡았고. 다시.
Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Descender. Bombarder.
몸봐. 도망가니? 이걸 튀네. 뭐지 이번에? 내 지팡이. 뭐야?
A simple stone. This must be for me.
삼각형? 뭐지?
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing.
I can't believe she's dead.
넷? 리암이 죽었다고요?
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Neve! May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
뭐지? 리암이 왜 죽어? 아, 죽긴 죽었지.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former
예전
self.
모습을. 가자. 이번엔 좀 빠릿빠릿하게 지나가네요. 다행히.
But there's no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
더 할 말 있는 거 아니에요?
Remember that as you witness my memory.
그럼 볼게요. 눈물 흘려주셈. 이제 세수하면 되거든요. 어둠이랑 너무 가깝긴 한데 내가.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
Wait,
don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. O'Neill, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
뭐야?
What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
저게 뭔지를 정확하게 알고 빼서 쓰는 거야? 아니면 그냥 저렇게 빼면은 사람들의 고통이 사라지니까 빼내야지만 하고 빼내는 거 같은데? 정확하게 뭔지 그 누구도 모르는데 저거? 그냥 빼내버리네. 대단한데? 오셨네?
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
누구요?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know.
Young?
You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed.
왜?
I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock.
맞아.
Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
파이어 위스키가 뭐지? 고지식! 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 에이! 불타버려라. 마법이나 배우러 갑시다. 기다리는 동안 할 것도 없는데. 뭔데 좀? 여기가 가깝다. 마법을 배워서 뽐바르다. 그래도 일단 뽐바르다가 좀 셀 테니까 써보니까 좀 세더라고. 배워야 쓰겠습니다. 아니야, 나 이 빗자루 말고 이거 타야겠어.
Go!
균형의 수호자야. 일단 디리콜이랑 거대 보라색 두꺼비 두 개를 포획을 해야 돼요. 올라가봐. 얘 근데 약간 이거는 좀 상승을 잘 못해. 애가 올라가는 각도가 좀 낮아.
I should investigate.
여기인데 내려줄래?
Levioso.
아씨.
Confringo.
죽었어.
Defender. Levioso.
됐다. 일단 하나.
Settle yourself. I mean,
구충 맞나 진짜?
Revelio.
한 마리 더 없어?
Levioso.
빨리. 아싸. 한 마리 더.
I'll look after you.
Revelio.
더 없냐? 양이 너무 짠데. (800) 너무 멀죠? 800m 좀 산? 아, 뽐바르다 배워야 되는구나. 잠깐. 거대 보라색. 아닌데. 여기구나. 뽐바르다. 결국 배워야 했네, 뽐바르다를. 미리 배워둘걸. 가자. 그럼 뽐바르다 마스터도 할까? 한번 써보고. 근접이 좀 불편하긴 했거든요. 붙어서 써야 된다는 게. 화려하긴 하지만. 이쪽에 있는데.
Revelio.
얘는데.
Levioso.
들어와, 마.
Assignment's all finished.
튀지마. 어딜 도망가. 좋아, 너 이제 내 거야.
Revelio. Levioso.
같은 밀렵꾼입니다. 쏘지 마세요.
Everything's alright.
제 밀렵꾼 아니네. 됐다. 가자. 와. 뭔데? 와, 여기 주변 하나도 안 찍었어 나? 아, 사용 불가능이구나 그냥. 튀자. 됐어. 이제 사용할 수 있을 거예요. 전투 중이라서 안 됐나봐. 잠깐. 누르고 됐다. 다 이거라도 있어서 다행이다. 이런 순간이동 기능 없었으면 어쩔 뻔했어.
There's so much we don't know about beasts.
됐다.
So much to learn.
이거 내가 다 보호하는 게 뭐야 이거 해부학이야? 아니지? 오.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to...
I completed your assignment, Professor.
bombarda.
I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be
물론.
used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
자.
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember,
이거 좀
the exploding charm is
많이
highly
움직이는데.
Well done. Now, let's
자, 봄바르다를
into practice, shall we?
봄바르다.
Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and
선생님 이거 봄바르다 맛이 없는데. 제가 좀 병영을 좀 해보겠습니다. 봄바르다 맛이 좀 없어가. 이것도 배워야 되는데. 이것도 배워야 되고. 완벽하게 쓰면 데미지 입는다. 아껴.
Bombarda.
괜찮네.
you have it well in hand.
나쁘지 않은 마법이었네. 좋아.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
더 센 거 없어요?
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps later.
Very well.
왜 한숨 쉬시지? 왜 한숨이지? 여기 근처인데 퀘스트가? 해안에서 세바스찬 만나기. 세바스찬이 어딨어? 여기 있었나? 아닌데? 내가 알기로 요 근처였는데?
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
여기다. 와, 머네요. 상당히 머네요. 와우. 1500? 잠깐. 그럼 나 어디로 돌아가야 돼? 아, 요로콤. 요거 따라가면 된다. 네? 부수고 터뜨리고
You will regret coming here.
뭐야 여기? 어이? 여기 아래로 통해야 돼? 좀 그러네.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car.
bombarda.
Defendo. You're making this.
나 꼈어. 지나가요. 아, 걘 뭐 이런 데서 싸우자고 하냐. 만나는데도 참 별로야. 이거 선물. 간다.
This place has seen better days.
따라올 순 따라와. 오. 완전 처음 가는 지역인데 여긴.
Revelio.
오. 텔레포트 없나? 순간이동 그 체크하는 데 있어야 되는데. 없네. 밀렵 좀 할게요. 왜 뭐 신기한 동물도 있나 보다. 아, 그 두꺼비들이네.
Levioso.
얘네들 좀 때려갑시다.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
다 들어와. 다 들어와.
Revelio.
저거요? 못 잡을 것 같은데요? 저 죽을 것 같은데? 잡다가? 일단 못해요. 될 수 있는지도 모르겠고. 안 되겠지? 설마. 아휴. 아, 근데 여기까지 어떻게 다시 오냐?
I know it. Meet me outside of
왔어.
Feldcroft as soon as you can.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
얘 왜 이래? 아휴.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted.
여기는 아바라 케다브라로.
Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
우리 저쪽으로 가야 되는구나.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to
빗자루도
safeguard
안
local
타네.
hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold
일로
of
와.
the coast.
Bombarda!
빨리 와줄래? 이제야 마법 같은 걸 배웠구만. 뭐야 이거 왜 픽하고 사라져? 오 저게 뭐야?
Revelio.
저기야? 나한테 맡겨.
Oi, pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Patricius Totalis.
애가 좀 불편해졌어. 가면 갈수록 이상해져.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
그래서 우리 어디로 가야 돼? 저 위로? 여기 따라서? 아하.
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
세스트랄 타고 갈 수 있어 우리.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
저기 되면 보내주죠 뭐. 자.
Revelio.
네 여기 진짜 맵 끝인가 보다. 갈 수 없는 공간이 미니맵을 통해서 간간히 보이네.
Confringo. Revelio.
여기 아니네.
Kill any who trespass.
Let's go.
Wait. We should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
Quietly now. Revelio.
세바스찬은 싸움을 즐기는 것 같다. 나랑 같은데?
An intruder!
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though.
나만의
Fancy
사업?
I'll have my own operation worked out.
명하네.
What's going on? Coming back this way. I've been fighting since before you were born. Expelliarmus diverted. Descendo.
반대편. 얘 죽여야 되지 않겠니? 슉! 아, 저기에도 또 저기에 있어? 아, 가방 꽉 찼네요. 바로다. 곧. 자,
They got what they deserved.
세바스찬이
What were you
싸움을
thinking?
즐겨
I was thinking
한다라.
about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't.
약간 부작용인 것 같아.
Ranrock's loyalists were heading
어둠의
further up the
마법.
path.
Let's keep going.
부작용인가봐. 약간 호천적으로 변하나? 싸움을
Ranrock's gonna
좋아하고.
make everyone pay. Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that,
어떻게
goblin?
올라가지? 아,
Ridiculous
이렇게.
notions of ownership.
난 멀쩡하지. 원래 싸움 좋아했거든.
Afraid to fight.
올라가 줄래?
Imperial.
올라가 줄래? 잘 가. 아, 장비템 팔고
All
올
of
걸.
Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate.
장비가 꽉 찼다고? 찰만 했네요. 안 팔고 왔구나 한번. 중간에 팔았어야 됐네. 됐어.
Nice work.
으이차. 솔직히 이제 상인한테 파는 것도 의미가 없는 게 돈은 또 충분해갖고, 막 돈이 엄청 필요한 상황이 안 오네요.
Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that
돈
right.
받았다.
Most keen to help him again.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo.
죽어. 아야, 누구야? 누가 나 때린 놈. 쟤 좀 잡아봐.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the
그럴
better
수
of
있어.
me.
사춘기겠지 뭐.
And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
가자. 그냥 돌진해도 상관없긴 한데. 시간이 좀만 더 걸리는 것 뿐이지.
So far, so good.
Revelio. How fitting. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Descendo.
Descendo.
Accio. Cabalso.
깜짝이야. 어머 뭐야 이거?
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
놀라라.
Bombarda.
야 아직도 안 죽었어? 즐기다 즐겨.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Depulso. Propendo. Descendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Protego.
오.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
나이스. 다 잡았어. 하나 더 있는 것 같은데 빨간색 표시가 있는데 여기 있네요. 깜짝이야.
Revelio.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender.
또 왔어? 아니지?
We've rid the world of another spider. I should see better.
범이 너무 많은 거 아니야?
Here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
사수가 공격을 준비할 때 불 붙이기?
Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo.
다 불태워야 돼요.
Revelio. This place.
거미가 태어나기
Not
때문에
really my style. A bit much
불태워야
if you
함.
ask me. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Descendo. Repender. Levioso. Crucio.
제발 내 팀이 되게.
Confringo. Defender. Bombarda.
저런 거는 한 방.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender.
오.
Depulso. Descendo. Defender.
안 통하네.
Levioso. Crucio. Imperial.
내 편.
Descendo. Accio. Depulso.
오. 얘 적대는데 좀 있으면 괜찮은 거야?
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for rooms.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Can't get out of here quick enough.
오케이. 나만 믿으라고. 이게 뭐지? 드디어 해냈다. 기술 아름다운 기동.
Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
어? 트롤 따위? 아 미친 트롤아. 왜 부수냐? 이제 와서 트롤한테 겁먹기는 좀. 트롤이 편대봐. 야 트롤 좋다잉. 짱세네 트롤. 야 좋다 좋아. 아니 트롤 우리 편. 너네한테 트롤 없지 이제. 아! 안 통하네? 야 임마 이 지팡이 한 번 더 임마. 뭐하니? 공격해 임마. 머리 긁을 때야? 오! 아니 공격을 안 해 이 친구. 버그를 알아버렸다. 1대1 최강 주문 임페리오 알아부렸다. 어떻게 가 저기를?
Revelio.
아
Reparo.
맞다 마법사지 나.
That was a piece of work.
More than one.
그러니까 왜 이렇게 튼튼해 저거. 나 마법사였음. 고칠 수 있는 마법사였어. 맞다.
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
이제 올라가자. 자.
Revelio.
이쪽인 것 같은데.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. The view, well worth it.
저쪽. 더 걸어야 돼, 친구야. 한참을 걸어야 한단다.
Another barrier.
아싸.
You can blast through it, I'm certain.
Revelio.
비켜. 나 이거 먹을 거야. 오케이. 발전한다. 내가 도와준 사람들의 숫자는 하루가 다르게 늘어나고 있다. 오. 내가 좀 더 유능해지고 있다. 내가 사용할 수 없는 것을 보관할 방법을 찾아야만 한다. 오케이.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
여기서 조각을 찾으라고. 아, 저기.
Bombarda.
bomba.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
뭔 너만큼이야. 너보다 잘 써, 임마.
Revelio.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here. I'll be quieter than the jobberknoll.
Bombarda.
뭐야?
Defender. Confringo.
오. 비켜. 올라가야 돼, 우리 다시. 으차. 오. 어둠의 마법 결투.
Revelio.
아하.
Another rune symbol.
Revelio.
Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language.
Bombarda.
비켜.
Could this be
Revelio.
another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
교장선이 날 도와주지 못한다. 이해를 구하려고 노력했지만 불가능했다. 난 파수꾼이라는 우스꽝스러운 이름을 얼마나 경멸하는지 모른다. 세상을 치유하는 일.
I know
갖고
from the
싶은데?
memories I've seen that the keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
그래서 어디로 가야 돼? 내시를 조사하라는데.
Revelio.
잠시만요.